Lina Queyroi gets us underway. Through.
Advantage, standing up.
Held at the back by Marie Morland. Gets the flick away to Chambon, back onto the inside, and offload sticking for the French. Gabi Vernier, the Mastercard player of the match, but they've got so much space on the outside. Emilie Boulard is going to straighten. Emilie Boulard is back, and she's scoring tries.
Oh man, there was some slick offloads and continuity amongst this lot. Let's unpack it. Straight off the base of the scrum, Moulin. Nice short pass up to the number 7, Champagne.
So had to let go was Graf. Now it's free ball, and Lina Queyroi is chasing on the inside, and Seraphine Okemba, the hybrid player, pops back onto the inside, and it's a dream international debut for Marie Morland. And within 2.5 minutes, France strike.
Oh, but we've got to give it to the front rower, surely. It was a brilliant break, set up nicely with a short ball. Oh, yeah, pretty to watch, straight through the hole.
Finds one in Graf. Emilie Boulard. Emilie Boulard sizing up her options. Emilie Boulard on skates now. Emilie Boulard gets the offload to Kelly Arbey, and Kelly Arbey has to stay on her feet, and then she gets the offload away to the most capped French international. She's back, Emilie Boulard, and Pauline Bourdon gets on the scoreboard.
She absolutely shreds him. On the return, Emilie Boulard.
Sit!
For next week's match against the Springbok women. Oh, there's a good shove on coming from the Brazilians, but it's just turned, which has opened some space for Bourdon to kick a stab through for Kelly Arbey, and Kelly Arbey clocks 31 kilometers per hour in open space, but she's going to add another try to her name.
Well, the winger's going to get the score, but geez, it was done all up front. Look at this rugby IQ from the number 8, Morland. The timing of the pick, it gives it up to San Soo. The ability to kick that under pressure, and then the chase was brilliant from Kelly Arbey. Lot to like. Look at that, the passing, the kick, and then the chase for winger, go get you a try.
You know, she describes herself as a pretty...
Jérôme. Bourdon and the quick hands, there's space on the outside. Lina Queyroi this time cutting back onto the inside, potentially just overplaying, but the straightening from Annaelle Deshayes. She's done so much work already in the first 20 minutes, does Annaelle Deshayes, and she gets one.
Well, her running meters will be up there, that's for sure, so far in this first quarter of this game.
Fine! Sit!
Bourdon on the feed, and that's an incredibly stable scrum from both of these sides. Konde Queyroi picking up around the bootlaces, and Pauline Bourdon on the wraparound, creating those extra numbers. Emilie Boulard pins the ears back, the chicken wing back onto the inside to her captain, Marine Menager. And Marine Menager adds her name to the long list of try scorers today.
Oh, it's French poetry in motion at the moment. It's just nice to watch. What I like watching is ball into space, players in motion. Giving the ball pre-contact before the line. San Soo gave a shocking pass to Queyroi, who does well. And then San Soo does the hard work, wraps around. She's got to easily go on herself, decides to give it to Boulard, who backed herself. And then there, looks for the angle, sees her skipper, left-hand fend. Doesn't get much better than that.
It's a sellout here today at Sandy Park, and this is the French flair that people have turned up for. They had the Black Ferns first, but this is the je ne sais quoi, if you will.
Adding the cherry on top.
Going into the shade. Sit!
Boulard right behind each other, so two options to play with, but keeping it at the back by Marie Morland. She was denied her second, just short. Bourdon Sansus, Konde, Queyroi, and it is all firing on all cylinders for the French.
And I really like the unselfishness these French players are showing at the moment. It was a good carry by Morland.
backwards around, and the
Got a
knock-on
penalty
advantage.
advantage.
Seraphine Okemba, the hybrid
Offside,
player
number 3.
in this French side. Not seen much of the ball, but she's done everything at the back. Gabby Vernier looks onto the inside, unable to release the ball and contorts herself in the physicality.
First one, need to let her go. Back.
Tap and go from Pauline Bourdon Saint-Just, but isolated at breakdown time. Seraphine Okemba does well to realize that there's a loose ball that she can pick up. Bernadou
Tackle off whites.
having to make a lot of tackles at the moment. Brazil. Seraphine Okemba on the outside uses her feet, steps into space, and Seraphine Okemba scores the 8th for France.
She was heavily involved in that whole build-up.
Missed the kick, but does regather, flicks it back. And some fancy work by Pauline Bourdon Saint-Just, showing off all the skills in her toolbox. There are so many numbers for the French, and Marine Menager is going to get over, and she's got her second for the day.
Well, both wingers have been brilliant in this half. It was a nice chase by Arbey on the other side of the pitch, which led to this. Arbey chucked it at Sun Tzu with the back pass. Just knew she needed to get it out wide. Love the way Vernier.
The start of the second half. Fernanda Tenorio kicks up our second half here at Sandy Park. Just as the clouds start to pull over, Bourdon Saint-Just does not wait for anyone. They're lining up again, are the French. Bourdon Saint-Just, and now through the hands to Queyroi, and Seraphine Okemba is going to use her strength and her length to get over and get her 6th and first for the second half.
That will come down to a magnificent decoy line by Menager to create. Will this be the most they've ever played in front of in terms of crowd, isn't it, for the Brazilians? So now they feel comfortable, they feel the crowd, they're feeling the energy.
Right.
Stolen at line-out time by Sissoko, which now allows the French to go to some of the other options that they have. Well to turn to Isadora Lopez and stop Kelly Arbey from getting hands to that ball. Silva finds a runner in Santana who came on really early.
Strip is good.
For Letitia Silva, and that's been ripped. So opportunity for Taina Maka to put her name on the score sheet. Saint-Just, this flick on is good, and Emilie Boulard is going to go over, and Emilie Boulard gets a 2nd for the day.
Oh, it's the work done by the Lucette. Rose Bernardo ripping the ball away in contact. Look at her here, big number 3 targets the ball. Powers
Cavallo, that's been left behind by Camilla Cavallo. No relation. Silva. Cavallo again. She's been busy for the Brazilians today. She's really put her hand up, but that's been stolen. Tap and go is a call. Bourdon Saint-Just finds a runner, and Marie Morland on her international debut. Bourdon Saint-Just. Rose Bernardou's also been busy today. Seraphine Okemba. Vernier through the hands, and Nassira Konde was one of 2 backline players that hadn't scored, and now she gets hers.
Well, she's been happy to distribute and be a try assister.
Timing on the tackle, correct? Be careful.
It's short.
Yes.
Tackle with
Too late on the 9.
Okay.
Places Taisha Brioche. Oh, that's a brilliant steal coming in from the Brazilians, starting to find moments of improvement, moments where they are showing the heart and the fight that only the South American team has shown across this World Cup. Oh, that's a brilliant dummy by Bianca Silva,
something, not only to this Brazilian team. Oh yeah, all the love going out from Bianca Silva. Moment, and this is a massive moment in Brazilian history. It started with that turnover at the line-out from Medeiros.
Walks in the favelas, picks women up, brings them out of poverty, and uses rugby to give them a better life. What a moment for that woman. What a moment for that programme.
Just wait for the one man.
Oh, Bianca Silva, you beauty. You can't say rugby doesn't make you emotional, because that was beautiful to witness. History maker, Bianca Silva. Now it looks like they've started to inject in some energy in this Brazilian side, some belief. Oh. Hunted at breakdown time. Now the cut back onto the inside from Larissa Cavallo. Silva. Silva looks for some space, darts, almost found herself isolated at breakdown time. Does just enough. Marie Morland trying to be a pace at the bottom of that breakdown. Has that been stolen?
Let it go.
Has been stolen, so France have ball in hand again, and that's a brilliant line run by Lina Tuy. Lina Tuy also gets on the scoreboard for the French, and that's try number 13.
Well, you see from that turnover, because offensively they'll stack the right-hand side, Brazil. They were left short on the opposite. France have been so good at the turnovers in this game.
Okay, thank you.
Rugby fans are a fickle bunch, aren't they? The French fans booed that then because they thought the Brazilian comeback was on.
Pauline Bourdon on her debut, not held, showing her physicality. Was a late call up to the side. Pauline Bourdon just before squad announcement. Goes through the hands to the French. Queyroi, the offload. Back to Rifono. Chambon, the cut back on the inside. Good from the French attack. Arbey almost leaving that one behind. Flicks it up. All still backwards for France. Now they look to exploit some space. Nassira Konde back onto the inside. Arbey with the support line of dreams. And Arbey gets try 14 for France.
From keeping ball and playing, being set up. She's come off her wing. She's given it to the outsides, but it's been a real feature as their support play today for this French outfit.
She's topped the carry stats in the back line. She's actually training in real estate back home in France, and she's been desperate to buy a bit more property over that try line, so she'll be happy now that she's got her second, I think.
The pickup is good, and time's up on the official clock, and that's been lost. So potentially one more opportunity. Arbey stabs a kick through for Lina Queyroi to chase, and that's been run dead. So 14 tries, it will be in 14 tries only. But France have stamped an exclamation mark on their performance. Brazil, though, stayed in the fight for the full 80 minutes in their first Women's Rugby World Cup match. Go look for a pot of gold in that double rainbow, but at the moment